Hey up guys, what's going on and welcome back to York City where I play through to the Bristol Rovers game, 5th round of the FA Cup. More FA Cup action for you. We do seem to do quite well in this competition. That said, 4 games to get you caught up on, and it's not been plain sailing, that's to be sure. We've scored 4 goals in 4 games and 2 of those were ducks. So 2-1 victory over Birmingham away from home. Now Birmingham a tricky customer in the past and we barely scraped by them again with a 95th minute winner after they equalised in the 91st minute. And had a penalty in the 93rd minute, which they missed. There was nearly a certain amount of anger in that one after we scored in the 8th minute and dominated the game. Sorry, 94th minute. It was even later, but yes, then we ran up the pitch and scored at the other end. Victor Shot bailing us out. Yeah, I was nearly very angry after that one, but we got away with it. 0-0 Forest, dull. Velasquez got injured. Just not good all round, really. Portsmouth 1-0. That says everything you need to know about the game. Despite losing, we didn't have a single player lower than a 6.5, and that was only one player anyway, so Madeira on a 7.2, despite the fact we didn't score a single goal. 22 shots, 10 on target, 67% of the possession, lost 1-0. Welcome to Football Manager, Part 3. No, I'm not calling this episode Welcome to Football Manager Part 3. And then 2-2 against Luton away from home. It was on television, they got their money's worth. Well, at least we scored. It's a draw, but at least we scored. So now we welcome Bristol Rovers, and following that, Hull. Now, Bristol Rovers have spent the entirety of this simulation trying to get themselves back out of League 2 after being relegated in the first year. They've just managed it, the 10th in League 1 as things stand across Hull. As you can see here, a 23rd in our division. So 2 matches that we should comfortably be winning. Considering that Portsmouth were 22nd when we played them, I'm not entirely confident. I love the fact that Chelsea, Everton, Liverpool, Man United and Tottenham are involved in the other games, and then it's just York v Bristol Rovers. I suppose that we should sort of put an asterisk on that Luton game for the fact that we did have to play that with 5 first-team players. The entirety of the back line were not my first choice, and 2 of my midfield were not first choice, and they still aren't. Although I think I actually might start Nissel in this one, rather than Aaron. But we do have both fullbacks back and Medina for this one. Both Shaw and Ingler struggling with fitness last time out, and Medina was just straight up injured, and Edgar still is. So, yeah, tough times. At the very least, this end of the pitch. That end, not too bad. Dutra's in goal, Ingler on the left. Yeah, sorry, I'll start attacking. Borges, Medina and Shaw. Wilson, Nissel, Squires, Madeira, Ebersbach and Shot are lining up for this one. Bench is looking okay as well. Not quite as limited as we were last time out. Yeah, just a lot of minor little injuries, including Nissel, who's only just come back as well to full fitness. So it's not been great. The 4 games in between. We should go out there and prove a point. We're favourites for a reason. Make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. There's a full league and a half almost between these 2 divisions in terms of placements. As things stand, as Luton have gone 1-0 up at Spurs in the first minute. Good God. I'm starting to think 2-2 wasn't a bad... There you go, close. A bad result now. Sergio delivers that one to Medina, the back line, over to Rodrigo on his left-hand side. Ingler running through, or running at 2 of their defenders now, as number 6 has recovered quite nicely. Passes off to Madeira, and that is bypassed basically everyone in their defensive line. A Shot is too close to the goalkeeper to really do anything. Meanwhile, at Man United, one of their players has scored a hat-trick in the first 10 minutes. Don't recognise the name, so I suspect that's a new gen. Eccles, through to Walker, who mugs Shaw off entirely there. I thought a penalty was about to be given away, but it is a miss in the end, thank God for that. I appear to have missed the news that Dele Alli went to Man United at some point. Blimey. Can we not have an injury to our fullbacks, please? I'm so glad I put both replacements on the bench for fullbacks, at the very least, which is good news. Smodix is hit the post. Can we please do something in this game? It's been 37 minutes and we've done barely anything. I've not seen a highlight. I've seen one highlight for us. I'm far from pleased. End team talk. Forgot to take Shaw off. In fairness, he's on 76%. No, he isn't. We have a corner. No one's there to take it short to. Why are people not listening to my instructions? Madeira back out to Ebersbach, who is still onside, I think. Medina, who is still up from the corner. Ebersbach darts past number 21, and I'm not sure if that was wide or too high or both there. We are making a meal of this so far. Nissel into no one in particular. For Christ's sake, I'm coming off attacking. They've come clean through here. Zamfir, I'm not sure what's happened there. It's a save by Dutra apparently, even though it rocked the net. What are we doing in this game? Everyone else, everyone else at home is just destroying their opponents. Except for Everton. But I'll say, weak link is Callum, and I am going to stick him in his more preferred. There we are. I might put Squires in his more preferred as well, just to see what that is. That's booted clear, and there's a corner. I think it's just because I've made a change. Can't really be doing with an extra time situation here, please. Can we please get a goal? I'm saying please far too... I'm basically begging them at this point to live up to their position. What is this? Can we, For the love of God. Just slow your game down here. Has Wilson been sent off? For the love of ache. I'm changing nothing. Ozbek's tired. Alonso can do the right side all right. He's not brilliant at it, but he's better than Van Gastel in general, so I'll get him on now. Right, okay. Just more anger. Throw them back out again for an extra 30 minutes, which we absolutely cannot afford to have because we're knackered as it is as a team. Shot fire straight as Suarez, and we play in 3 days' time. It's an offside decision anyway. Why did we even see the highlight? Williamson now. Boots that clear. Shot is presumably going to get on the end of this, otherwise this is incredibly weird as a highlight. Straight to the goalkeeper. I've said it before, Victor. You see the man that stands in front of the goal? Don't kick it at him. We played the corner short, folks. It's finally happened after about 4 matches, and they're ready to break, but I don't know whether or not this is going to come to anything. I'll keep just paying attention to it. Inglo's done a nice tackle there, and that's that done. Alright, we do get one more change, and we're going to take it. I took Shaw off. He was one of our best penalty takers. Oh, because he was injured, of course. Despite the fact that Medina is the one that's tired, I'm bringing Borges off and putting Lentas on in a ball-playing defender role, because got to think of penalties. Ingler, Alonso, whips this one in. Might not need to come to that, as Ramsey gets his first goal of the season in some style. Keep an eye on those news headlines tomorrow, I think. But Ramsey has scored. And now, well, once I get a chance to, we'll go back to balanced. We're making a meal of this, though, aren't we? Blimey. Ramsey, though, first time volley, smashes far corner. Why didn't you do that about an hour ago? Go back out there. I was going to say get creative. Why not? One person's inspired. Lentas now. That was inspired. Back to the goalkeeper. Don't know why I bothered sometimes. Williamson now. Gets this through to Shot. Yes, it does end up with Shot. He does have to tackle for it, though, I think. But Squires will get on to the end of this ball from Ramsey. He's gone out wide. Eccles is there to bounce it off him. Alonso plays probably a very unintentional 1-2 with Victor Shot there. And it ends up in the goalkeeper's hands. Well, nothing else happened in that extra time, thankfully. That was a let-off, obviously. Why are you demotivated, Aaron? I know you scored the goal, but still. Just turned him around. I respect the man, so I will single him out for praise. Now we've got to welcome Hull in 3 days and we're knackered. York aren't as good as they think. I'm starting to think the same, mate. 5 to 6 weeks for Shao. Good God. Gonçalves is banned for the next FA Cup match. Justified. Don't appeal. Fine 2 weeks' wages. Madeira impresses despite not actually doing anything. Send the assistant because I'm too angry. I think Medina is also banned for the next match as well. Bringing the quarter-final draw, though. I think we got to the last 8 last year, didn't we? Liverpool versus us. So, okay, so we take a trip to Anfield, where we face up against our senior affiliate, who, provided the rest of the season goes all well, won't be the end of the year. Reading versus Man United. It's all Premier League sides. Leeds versus Chelsea. Leeds beat Man City, by the way. Well, that'll be a nice payday at the very least. Where's that match slipped in? Just between Sunderland and Cardiff. So, certainly on the cards for the next episode, that's for sure. So I suppose I ought to bring you the league table. I kind of forgot to do that earlier on. Victor Shaw is actually the highest goal scorer. Velasquez in the top 3 of these average ratings. Annoying that he's injured again. And despite recent results, Sergio Dutra is in the top 3 for clean sheets. 15 out of the 36 games played so far this year, and obviously 10 to go at this point. We are on 73 points. Stoke 1 point behind on 72. And in terms of promotion, 5-point gap on now Swansea in 3rd. Sunderland and Sheffield Wednesday have slipped further behind again. Although our gap to Sunderland is identical as to what it was before, just other teams have done better. Now, in 5 meetings, we have won 4 times and lost once, and I believe that was the time we met in the in one of the cup competitions where we were way behind them in the league structure. So I think we're okay on this front. Lentas is going to have to take over from Gonçalves, who was apparently actually banned from this match, not the FA Cup. So considering that Ruben van Gastel isn't fully fit either, I'm in a weird position where I have to play a Paraguayer for this match, but Dutra in goal, Best on the left, Medina and Edgar back in the team, in central defence, Ingler on the right-hand side for this one, just because he's still a better right-back than Williamson is. Lentas takes over there for the time being. Cell is actually going to be Ramsey for this match. To start with, Squires maintains that role as Mazzala. You know what, I'm going to simplify him I'm just going to simplify him back to centre mid attack for the time being, see if that makes him feel a little better. Madeira on the left, Paraguay on the right, and Shot up front. I've just realised Medina's actually very tired and injured. Borges starts. And remarkably, I need to give him a number. 30 will do for the time being. I'm glad I brought him to you now, because he's now featuring in the first team for the first time. Live. We should be winning this one. If we play our game, we'll win, is what I'm going to go for here. Motivate them with a bit of faith off the back of that. And away we go, and begin our final 10 games of this season to hopefully get us promoted. Well, a good solid half an hour of this game has passed with literally nothing to report on. And as soon as I finish that sentence, there's something to report on. Welcome to England on the right-hand side, where Shot has received his throw-in. Get in the box, Shot. That's your job. Aaron Ramsey goes close, trying to outdo himself from previous match. I like to see it. And that's literally it for the first half. They've had one shot. It was off target. Fire them up, send them back out again. We know the drill at this point. It's getting kind of boring and repetitive, then I have to keep going, I'm disappointed in you. Can you please do something at half-time? They need to add a new option for the half-time team talk, which is just despair. They put a box in, they put a corner in, it came to nothing. Come on. Can I just have that as a team talk? An hour gone, still nothing. They've had a shot on target at the very least. Right, changes need to be made. Nothing's happening. Marty Ingler's tired. Now's the time for Williamson to come in. I'm looking at Aaron Ramsey on 70% as well, and the cell's coming on. Actually, no, Carlos is back. Carlos is back for a bit of game time, so now he's come on. 75 minutes gone. We are seeing a highlight again. At least they're keeping consistently about half an hour into each half. Paraguay's hit the post. Bar. I know the difference. He's got the ball back again. He's got the ball back for a third time. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. No, yes, he has. What's going on? I mean, that would have been a great debut if he'd scored. Highlight does continue, though. Williamson has gathered that off number 7, who very thankfully kept it in. Thank you, number 7. Williamson gets the ball back again. And, well, no, that's the end of the highlight. Thank you for tricking me. Chopping them over, sticking Maduro as a winger on the right. Alonso comes on because Paraguay is nervous. Go attacking. At least I'll try to go attacking. Attacking, please. Demand more. We have a corner. 2 minutes from full time. That's punted clear. And, well, number 31 is very slow to react to that and lets number 7 have it. Please, can we play football? That'd be great. Lewis Potter's gone all the way, and he's kicked it straight at Sergio Dutra for their second shot to target of the entire game. I might have to have words with them after this in a team meeting, because this is getting ridiculous. The only saving grace is I can see that Swansea haven't scored or aren't playing yet. They are still 5 points behind. I say they haven't scored. I mean they've not capitalised on the fact we're drawing. Stoke have, but Swansea haven't. They just have. I noticed it in the last second there. Why can't I have you're all in training tomorrow? Oh, because they already are, sort of, vaguely. Oh, and speaking of, that's the next game. I wish I'd held off now. Kind of annoying that Swansea and Sunderland is still there because I've already done them this year. The trip to Anfield will be next, of course, but depending on what Cardiff do over the next couple of league games might inch them into the equation in terms of seeing them on the episode. But obviously Liverpool is enough of a draw to be its own. Look at that, though. 3 players ineligible. Medina suspended. Shaw out. Velasquez probably out as well. Very least, Harry Kane is out, though, for them, which is good news for us. Of course, 3 players ineligible because they're on loan from Liverpool. Didn't think about that, really, did I? When I loaned them all. Yeah, I mean, Liverpool is enough for a draw to do it by itself, but depending on how the episode pans out, I may end up doing Cardiff as well. And then, well, it's the run-in, isn't it? And then it's the run-in. So I'll see you for Liverpool next. Until next time, ta-ra! Where hopefully they might actually start playing football again.